Are you a theory nerd? Do you love music theory?
I I'm not a huge theory nerd.
Okay.
Um, I am studied in theory. I took a
Okay.
lot of classical theory um, growing up and in college, and um, it's not something I harp on too much. I think it's something to me, it's really good to learn the theory and to be as knowledgeable as you can. And then once it gets down to actual music making, let your instincts guide you.
I was just about to say that because the reason I asked is I was curious. Do you do most things by like kind of just feeling what goes, or do you be like, okay, well, I have this note here. The next logical note would kind of go to like a major third. You know what I mean? Like so that's interesting. I feel
I
that.
mean, my goal is I'm continuously trying to get better, and especially in the jazz realm, just trying to learn more jazz harmony. And
Mm.
I'm a piano player, so
Okay.
getting it under my fingers and just being able to play these chord progressions and making it natural
Yeah.
so that I don't even have to think about it. So I'm not like, oh, what's going to go there? And I have to think about every chord. Instead, I'm just playing it. And it's so second nature, or at least I'm trying to get to be second nature, that I can just kind of play through stuff. And, what I'm playing has a background in theory. That's where it comes from.
Hmm.
But I'm not literally thinking about, okay, this is, secondary dominant here,
Yeah.
tritonal substitution here.
Yeah.
There are times when I do that very deliberately,
Hmm.
but for the most part, I try to just let it flow based on what I already know.
Do you like score it to sheet music, or how does that work?
Yeah, most of the stuff I do is in Finale, writing out sheet music.
Mm.
Um, I've been doing a lot more recording and demoing lately.
Okay. Like
Because it,
you'll record your own vocals essentially.
yeah,
Cool.
and it's a much, it takes longer if you, a lot of arrangers I know start with just singing it out and demoing it.
Okay.
Uh, but to start it in the sheet music and then also be demoing it at the same time, I kind of go back and forth. And it is a method that takes longer because I'm
Yeah.
doing both simultaneously.
Yeah.
But the end product is really great, and I'm always
Yeah.
super satisfied with it because once you can hear everything
Yeah.
demoed out, you're not going to make any mistakes. Whereas if you just write it out on sheet music, there have been
Yeah.
plenty of times when I bring it to a group and certain things don't sound quite right, or we have to change things when we record
Yeah.
it, which is fine. And that's what I do when I'm have less time.
Hmm.
Like if we're doing a Pentatonix Christmas album, I don't really have time to demo every song before we do it. So
Hmm.
I'm really just doing it in the score, and then we record it, and then we can change stuff afterwards if something isn't working.
Yeah.